Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are doing something a little bit different because we wanted to make another drinking video, but drinking game videos for like TV shows are really hard to edit. So Avery decided that this would be a better option. Since it's summer now, like officially and finally, and the entire West Coast is just hot as hell, I figured we would do a top 5 summer cocktail situation. I picked things that are pretty easy to do just because if you're coming home after a long day or something like that, you don't want to have to do a billion steps to get something tasty. I did 5 different cocktails with different alcohol that hopefully all taste good. And this is also going to be like a taste test because except for the mojito, I've never had any of these. And the mojito is going to be with dark rum too, so I haven't had that before. I will also link the recipes that I'm using from Pinterest down below. So the first one we're doing is a Bay Breeze, and this is the simplest out of all of them, which is why this is the one I'm starting with. Pretty sure this is the one you can make with rum or vodka. So rum or light vodka. So that's like what you would typically see in like a mojito, or you can also use Malibu, like a coconut rum, which is apparently really good. So we just have regular vodka, just clear regular vodka. This recipe is just saying 2 ounces of all of this. Let's see if this works. Okay, well you helped me, but I did not help you. That's a handy little trick.
It is super handy.
I've never seen that before.
I got weak little baby.
Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was the coolest trick I've ever seen. Putting a rubber band around something that's too slippery to open is genius. I did not know that was a thing. We're gonna do 2 ounces of vodka, which is roughly the shot glass size. I'm just gonna pour that in there. I don't even, dang it, okay. I have a shaker, but it's in Eugene, and I am in the process of moving, and we're kind of in transition, so I don't have a shaker, so we'll just have to stir it a little bit. So next, we're gonna do the pineapple juice. Now, making a cocktail is not like baking. There's not really a rule on what has to go first. Unless you're doing anything with cream, then there's rules for that, but for this, there's none. All right. So I've got pineapple juice. I've just got a little can. So we've got 2 ounces of that. Got a little on the counter, that's fine. 2 ounces of cranberry juice. So next, well, lastly, all we need is a lime wedge to garnish and a stir. What do you need? Cutting board?
Here, I'll
My lime. So this is not going to be perfect lime wedges. I don't want to hear about it. So I really like lime, so I'm going to squeeze a little bit into here as well as use one for a garnish. Here. Garnish. Bay Breeze. Let's see how this tastes. It's not bad. Definitely need to be a little bit more chilled. I should have put ice probably first, but that's okay. Avery made a good point in the fact that too, I think a better vodka would taste better in this. Tito's is my favorite vodka. It's kind of against family rules to like not have Tito's be your favorite vodka. But honestly though, I'm not mad about this. Pretty good. You know, out of scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably say this is like a 4. And if it was cold, I'd be like 5. All right. So the next one we're gonna make is a little bit more involved, but still not by a lot. It's a blackberry mojito. Some people also are calling it like a dark mojito because it's made with like a darker spiced rum instead of like the white rum you would usually do in a mojito. So we've got blackberries, some mint leaves, rum, club soda. Got my lime over here still, my trusty shot glass. This is not a real muddler. It's fine, everything's fine.
I'll try to look less disappointed next time.
Yeah, please look. This is not a real muddler. This is something you would use in baking. But since I don't have an actual muddler, this will be perfect. This recipe has even less directions than the one that I just did, which was just 2 ounces of everything. So I kind of feel like this has the opportunity to be less good because there's not clear directions. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Because there's no rules, I'm just gonna Throw some berries in here. It's like 5. Here's 1. No more? Okay. I was getting a look from the back like, I should probably not have the stems, right? There's never stems. Yeah.
Take the leaf off.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Do you muddle lime? Do I just squeeze it in there? How does that work?
What does your recipe say?
And a squeeze of lime to a glass.
So you're gonna squeeze it,
Okay.
and you're not gonna muddle.
Cool. This is why Avery's here. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I have this like little tiny piece, so we're just gonna squeeze this in here. So you're just gonna take your muddler or your spoon or whatever it is you're using, and you're just gonna kind of squish it all in here. Rum. So this is what it looks like now with just all the muddled stuff and then 1 shot of rum. So now I'm just gonna basically fill this until the glass is just basically like more full and more a full beverage.
That's good. Yep.
That actually looks pretty though. I definitely wish I had a strainer because this looks like a smoothie as opposed to a mojito.
It's just blackberry.
But
It'll taste good.
and mint. I kind of wish the whole mint leaves weren't in here, but it's okay. All right, let's see. Not no, but not yes.
You would think with the berries it'd be sweeter.
Yeah, but it's not really. It's also not tart though. Like it's not.
It's not good.
No, it doesn't taste like a lot though.
Like it feels like a really fancy bad drink. You know, like
Yeah,
when
like I
you're
felt like
this thing is super expensive, and you taste it, and you're like, it has no flavor.
no flavor. Yeah, I feel like I went to like a rooftop bar and paid $20 for this, and it's not very good. All right, yeah, that was a no from me on that one.
Okay. So this helps me.
We have the hiccups, so we're trying to work through this real fast.
Hold your breath. Drink water. You can do it.
At the same time,
You can. Hold your breath. Right, because you can hold your breath and open your mouth. Because you cut it off.
Yeah.
And then drink water.
Yeah, I don't think I have a hiccup anymore. It's
Okay.
magic. Now the hiccups are gone. The next cocktail is called a painkiller. So I kind of feel like I've maybe had this before because it sounds very familiar, but I don't think I've ever had it with the coconut cream before. What's in this is, again, dark rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, and coconut cream. 2 parts rum. So we're gonna do 2 shots of rum. You know, this feels like a lot of rum.
That's a lot of rum. You drink just that, you'd be good.
Done.
That's 2 shots of rum.
It'd be out.
That's 2 shots too many of spiced rum.
Of spiced, I know. 4 parts pineapple juice. So that'll balance it out.
Is your cup gonna be big then?
I guess we'll find out. Oh, don't look at me like that.
This is not big enough cup.
This is fine. I'm gonna get a bigger cup. Stand by. This cup still doesn't feel like it's big enough, but it's the biggest cup we have, so we're just gonna hope that this is fine.
There you go.
1 part orange juice. This is a massive drink.
Does it say shots?
Yes. It says use a shot glass as a measuring.
Does it not say that? No, it doesn't. It says parts.
It
which
says
means
parts.
You can just put it in. I knew when you were saying parts, I was like, we could have pared this down a little bit.
It's too late now. Alright, well. Whoop.
And then you poured the biggest, fullest shot you could. How are you going to put the rest of the drink in there? It smells really fucking weird over here.
It's the pineapple juice outside. All that's left is the coconut cream. We're going the wrong.
Okay, stop. It's a liquid, right?
I think so.
Okay, so.
Oh, you use a little psh instead. Yeah.
Okay, it is a solid.
Oh. Oh.
That's kind of a fun
It's like
texture.
whipped
though.
cream kind of looking.
It smells so weird over here.
That's the way that I was
But I
going.
feel like I always go the opposite
Oh, but is it working? It's opening.
It is opening.
Yeah, tastes like coconut
It's good.
milk, basically.
It's a fun texture.
Yeah. I don't know how to measure this. Like, should I just like try and measure it just into the cup?
Well, what does it say?
1 part. So in the way that I've unfortunately done things is that's 1 shot. This is a funky texture.
I love it. So smash it into your glass. Like, I breathe through my mouth. You gotta get in here.
I don't know what it is. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's not bad. Like
It's really fucking me up though.
But I mean, like, the pineapple juice didn't go bad. It's not the pineapple juice.
No, it's not the pineapple juice.
Something is wrong though with the can.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
So now you're gonna have to clean this shot glass.
Yeah, before we do the next one. Okay.
Get a fork and like whisk it.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna try it.
I wasn't gonna be in this video at all, and now you have me in here at like my worst.
Oh no. It's not gonna mix. It says that you can shake it or stir it, and that's just not me like reading wrong. It says that. So this doesn't look good, but I'm hoping that it tastes good. You feel? There's so much floaties at the top.
You gotta drink it.
It smells good. It's really strong. It's good flavors though. It's just really strong. Flavor's good. My execution and my like look of this is not good. But it tastes good. So this tastes better than the blackberry one. Alright, so last but not least is a rosé mule. The alcohol in this is just rosé wine, but then it has a bunch of other stuff in it that's very traditional of a mule. I definitely have some concerns about how this is gonna taste. It might also be okay because it's got raspberries, mint, lime, the ginger beer, and the rosé. I did also find though a little strainer. So even though I don't have my shaker, I think I can muddle over here, make the cocktail kind of in like this glass, and then like strain it over onto this glass. The first is raspberries, and again, it doesn't say how many raspberries. 6. And then this even says like to muddle until you can smell the mint leaves in the glass.
That's good.
Okay, it literally doesn't even give me any indication of how much of the alcohols I'm supposed to use.
Put you back into it.
I'm not a professional. Again, I love lime. You don't have to use this much lime. I think half shots of alcohol. Well, that's more than half. And then we're just gonna eyeball the ginger beer. So now I'm gonna put my little strainer here over the glass. We're gonna pour this in here because I don't like having this much stuff in a cocktail.
Yeah.
That went about as well as I expected it to go. It will be less strong now though since half of it's on the counter.
I don't think that's how.
Alright, let's see how this tastes. Oh, it smells really good. It smells very much like a punch. I'm pleasantly surprised about this. Taste this.
At first I was like, no, and then I was like, you know what?
Yeah. It's good. These are flavors that I probably never would have thought to put together, like rosé, vodka, ginger beer.
I love ginger beer.
I do too, but I just didn't feel like with the wine is really where I was hung up. But this tastes. This is not bad. Yeah. I'm gonna give that guy 5 out of 5. I'm not a bartender by any means, but I feel like if I could do that with minimal fuck up, then so could you. Honestly, none of this was that hard to make. I did prep in advance for this. Obviously, I went to the grocery store and made sure that I had vodka, ginger beer, because ginger beer is not something I just have around the house. Berries, things like that. But in general, this is not hard to make. It was not expensive to make. It's all pretty easy items. And
Tastes good.
yeah, there's really only one that I didn't like. I call this a win. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on all the things, hit the notification bell. I'm really trying to do better at posting every Friday. But you know, sometimes it's just gonna be Saturday. And I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.